Okay, let's give you guys some practice now. So imagine you've got a graph. This graph here, y equals e to the power of x. So we're going to revolve this 360 along the y-axis. So when we do that, we're going to trace ourselves out a 3D solid looking something like this. So looking something like this. So you can imagine this as being like a wine glass. Okay. Work out the question is work out the volume of this wine glass from 1 to E. Okay, so there are lots of ways of doing this, but for the sake of this video, let's just do it. Let's just sum up all the disks. So we are doing it horizontally as opposed to summing up all the shells. Okay, so for the sake of this video, do it this way. Sum up all the disks. Okay, so press pause and have a go. Okay, so to do this, we're going to sum up all the disks. So we're going to sum up all the disks as we move in the y direction. Okay, so let's just look at this one particular disk here. The thickness associated with this disk here is the thickness here is dy. So we are moving in the y direction. So we need to know the radius of this disk here. We are moving in the y direction. So for any given value of y, we need to know the radius. So we're inputting the value y in order to work out the radius. Well, if you look at this here, if you want to work out this distance here, then you have to log equally to both sides. That will then give you this, and then that will then give you x. You see, for any input, remember we're moving in the y direction. So for any input, for any y input, you will then immediately get the x direction, which is the radius of our disk. Okay, so hang on, let's start again. So we are summing up all the disks. And the thickness associated with this random disk here is dy. So we are really integrating it something in terms of dy. Okay. So now we need to know the radius of this disk here. Well, the radius is given by natural log of y, because we're moving in the y direction. So for any given value of y, then for any given value of y, we somehow need to know the radius. And the way you do that is to look at this and then log equally to both sides. That will then give you this. And then now for any given value of y, then you will immediately know the radius, which is this x here. So this is our radius. Well, we've got to square the radius and then times pi. That will then give us the area of the, well, this here will then give us the area of the disk. And then there's a tiny thickness associated with it. So, well, we've done this many times. If you don't understand this technique, then track down one of the earlier videos. Well, we need to integrate it from 1 to e. Okay, so basically the volume of this thing here is given by this. But now we need to find the integral of this, and that's what we've done in some of the early videos. So overall, the thickness, overall the volume is given by this thing here. So this is your radius, pi r squared. So this is your radius, square it times pi. That will then give you the area of the disk, and then there's a tiny thickness associated with it. So we've got to get this thing. Well, we now need to integrate this thing. Okay, so this here is your constant, so take it out. That will then take you to here, and then now it's just a matter of working out the integral. Now it's just now a matter of working this out now. So now we need to integrate by parts. So hang on. So now we are currently here at the moment. We now need to work out this integral here. So our normal routine would be to let u equals this thing and v prime equals this thing here. So if u equals this, then u prime equals this, blah blah blah, follow the instruction. We've done this many times, so that will then lead us to this. Okay, so now hang on. So now let me think. Now hang on, let me think, sorry. So now we need to, now this here is a constant. take it out here. That will then take us to here. And then now this thing here, let's evaluate this. So when you put e into here, log what is the natural log of e? Well, the natural log of e is 1 here. Okay, so this whole thing here is 1 squared here is 1 times e. So well, think about it from the, and then you've got to take away and then put 1 into here, and then that will then give you 0, and then square it. And well, think about it. From here, it will then take you to here. So basically, if you do this here and then this here, so this whole thing here will become this, and then don't forget you've got to get the pi times with this -2. That will then give you this. So now we need to integrate this. Okay, so integrating that would give us, so again, normal routine. If you try and integrate this, it will then give you this thing here. Okay, so from here it will take us to here, and then normal routine, follow it through, and it will give you something like this. So so if you look at this from here times this, and then this times this, think about it, and from here it will take you to here. Okay, and then integrate this. That will then give you x, and then blah blah blah. Overall, the answer would be this. Okay.